Hey, it's Filter Free Friday, y'all. Listen, I'm so glad y'all here. It is cold, and I know y'all tired of talking about it, but I was in Illinois this week, and child, I really thought that when I got back home, it was going to be warmer here, and it ain't. But I am so grateful that I chose the word delightful as my word of the year because the devil out here trying to test my gangster. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I was at an event last Friday and I got to be careful even on this live because my little artificial intelligence therapist told me I can't say what I want to say. And let me just say that I am funniest when I don't have time to prepare. I'm actually a much better speaker when I don't have time to prepare. Extemporaneous speaking is probably my only real talent in the world. Like, give me something to talk about, and it's on a topic that I have studied or care deeply about. And honey, let me tell you, you're going to see some talent come through. But I was at an event and something happened. And honey, the jokes was just rolling. Do you hear me? I was like, it was gonna be Kevin Hart comedic gold. But the Lord said, your word of the year is delightful. Your word last year was discernment. Your word the year before that was courageous transformer. This ain't the time. And I think it's fascinating that I am still able to function with all that stuff going on in my head. Second thing that happened, I'm on the plane on my way back home, and this guy sits in the middle seat, no problem. And he crosses his leg in the middle seat, which again, no problem. People have a right to do whatever it is they want to do. But the bottom of his foot was touching my coat. And so I try to my coat. And I just wonder, y'all tell me, I don't know if it's that as we get older, it's not possible for us to know who's neurodivergent and who's not. But you cross your leg and you put your foot, the bottom of your shoe on my daggone coat. Like, bruh, move your get your dirty foot down. But delightful allows me to not be like, with the ugly face and the quick turn and be like, would you please get your foot? Your foot is touching my coat, And I tell you what, after an end of 3 full days of working, not in my home office, it take everything in me. And I'm just curious about y'all. Like, what is out here testing y'all gangster today? The other thing was I was in a conference room, and outside the conference room at the hotel, there are restrooms. I go into the restroom outside the conference room. There's nothing outside that says the restroom is closed. I walk inside. This lady starts screaming. I don't see her. She's inside of a stall. I don't even see any cleaning equipment. Okay. And she's like, hello? Who out there? And she's screaming. And I was like, I'm thinking to myself, perhaps she was waiting on a friend. Perhaps she's, I don't know, confused, think somebody she running from coming in here. I don't know. My brain, again, working real fast. And my sister got her hands on her face and because somebody said I look stunning, and she got her hands on her face like she don't know. Girl, bye. I look cute. If y'all see my little gray hairs is coming in just in time for 50, honey. Look at this. Yes. Everybody ain't able, okay? There's only 2 ways out of this thing. My mama used to say, you either die young or you die having grown old. And I'm looking forward to growing old. But y'all listen, so this lady yelling at me in the bathroom. Now, when you're a bootleg comedian, you got all kind of stuff you can come back with. When somebody tests your gangster at a community event, when somebody tests your gangster by putting their foot on your coat, when somebody tests your gangster yelling at you in the daggone bathroom. And I immediately, delightful. What is my most delightful response? And my most delightful response was, my love, I'm in here to use the restroom. And she said, well, this restroom closed. I'm cleaning it. Delightful. And the other thing about 50 is I really got to go to the restroom. I don't really want to walk nowhere else. When I got in there, I got to go. So I just say, all right, I will go to a different restroom, but you might want to put a sign outside that says this restroom is closed. And she said, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get a chance to put a sign out there. But let me just say, there's so much in the world to be upset and knocked off your square about that we can't also be getting knocked off our square when somebody show up at an event that we don't, one, think that they have the intellectual horsepower to understand, or two, would ever come to, just to, poke at you and try to knock you off your square. We don't have capacity to concern ourselves with, someone not having the social awareness to not put they foot on your coat when they in the middle seat on the plane. Somebody, I don't know why that lady yelling in the restroom. But what I can tell you is folks out here being detained, people can't pay for food, homeless camps are being raided, and we're putting homeless folk in jail. Like, there are much bigger things. And I'm not saying you can't walk and chew gum. I'm saying you don't have a limitless emotional capacity. All right. And so one of the reasons why I picked delightful as my word of the year this year is because I need it. I need it to help me when I got super big things that I need to be worried about, right? You know what? And I will tell you, I did start to go ahead and use that restroom, because that walk across that lobby, child, we almost had a whole different situation. But what I'm learning is that people have holes in their heart that they ain't got nothing to feel. And sometimes when people got holes in their heart that they ain't got nothing to feel, it roll out on you. I am sure that at some point I have said or done something, maybe did even this week, to make somebody feel some kind of way. And I can guarantee you this, with the exception of last Friday, I did not intend to. And so I am taking the stance of assuming positive intent on these small things, so that when somebody need their neck cracked about officer involved shootings, the amount of money that we are spending on excessive force against in our police department, when it is time to stand up and go defend our immigrant neighbors, you gotta protect your peace, so that when it's time to show up not peaceful, you got the energy, passion, and commitment to do it. And so this is my testimony. My AI therapist said I can't give you the detail I want to give you about last Friday. So I'm not, because delightful, discernment, courageous transformer. But I'm going to get it out. And I don't know when, and I don't know how. Y'all better be glad I can't sing it, because I sing it right now. But I'm going to get it out. And when I do, it's going to be in the form of a full comedic set. So once again, this year on my birthday, I'm doing a comedy show. Put it on your calendar, July 26th. I don't even know what day of the week that is this year, but I am doing a full comedic set. I got to figure out how to do this so it don't cost me no money. And this story that happened this Friday is absolutely going to be in there. Okay. So set your calendars right now. Last year we had 200 people in the room. I don't know how many y'all think we can get in the room this year, but I'm gonna get my lick back from the stage. Okay. And my real therapist told me I could do it. So I started writing my jokes, and this is my last little recommendation I'm gonna make for y'all on this Filter Free Friday. So if I'm holding it in the moment and trying to center my delightfulness, I gotta get it out some way. And so the way I've been getting it out is journaling and writing this comedic set for my birthday, July 26th. So I'm not having a birthday party in the typical sense of the word. What I'm gonna do is do another comedy show this year, if the Lord see fit. What's the saying? Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Put it on your calendar, July 26th. A comedic set. I already got the title, Degrees of Dumb. Okay, it's all about all the dumb things I've done in my relationships, and it's gonna be hilarious. And y'all need to put it on your calendar so you can be there. Couple things I got going on publicly before then is next Wednesday. If you're in Kansas City, January 28th, the African American Student Union, in conjunction with the UMKC Multicultural Affairs Group, are having a breakfast. It's at 7:30 in the morning. So if you are not a morning person, it ain't your thing. I get that. It's only about 90 minutes, so you got time to get on to work. If you need a discount code, I have one for you. And let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you want to come to that. And then also, this is a little ways out, but the Black Archives is honoring the great Mr. Carl Boyd at their annual event as well. And that is February 21st, and it is going to be downtown at the Marriott. And so both of those are public events. I don't always have public events, but I would love to see y'all there. And just put it on your calendar, because all this stuff I'm holding in while I'm trying to center my delightfulness is coming out in a comedy show. And the comedy show is going to be July 26th. And the title of the comedy set is Degrees of Dumbness. And I'm going to talk about all the things that my degrees should have kept me out of in romantic relationships. And it is going to be hilarious. I've already outlined it, and be there or be squared. So don't tell me I didn't tell y'all. Oh, I forgot to tell you I'm doing this vision board party. January 31st. That's next Saturday. Always free. This like year 11. This year I'm doing it at Inner Urban Art House. We're gonna be there at 9. I'm leaving at noon. I don't know how, you can come whenever you want. If it takes you 3 hours, it takes you 3 hours. If it does, no, I think it starts at 10 to noon. I'll be there at 9 though. And it's always free. This is year 11. And I think we might be full, but if you want to come, reach out to the art house and they'll let you know if we can figure it out. Like if somebody is canceled. All right. Yes, you know what? I have been working on my keynote speech for this luncheon for the Black Archives. But like before I even got the contract for like 4 months. So this one's really going to be fire. Okay. So can you get a preview on Valentine's Day, Friday the 13th for Filter Free Friday? Listen, let me tell you what, I might have to tell one of these jokes, but I'm just saying my little AI therapist said, nah, you can't say nothing about this. You got it. Not right now. And that's probably, listen, because the jokes I got to tell, they funny, but they scorched earth like the Lord would not be pleased. Okay. Then you'll be walking away talking about, want to see a dead body? got a couple dead bodies, but I think I could tell this joke, and the funny is about us, me, you, people, instead of me punching down at the less fortunate. Okay. That's how we're going to say it. Degrees of Dumb. Put it on your calendar. I have no idea how I'm going to do this because I cannot afford at this present moment the kind of shindig I put on last year. But maybe it's just going to be a comedy show and y'all got to buy your own drinks and food. What y'all think? Send me some messages in the DM and remind me what word y'all chose for the year. And if you got some suggestions for my hair, please give me those too. I think I'm going to try to pull my cousin's arm to see if she can braid it for me tonight. Just a couple of braids. But in the meantime, they give me like 2 weeks to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I should cut the sides back off like I used to have. That was dope. With some bright color or something. Should I do pink again? I don't know. Okay. All right, good people. Listen. Put it on your calendar now, because I ain't gonna remember to tell everybody. I don't. That's not my strong suit. My strong suit is extemporaneous speaking. But boy, can I be hateful if I just start rolling off the tongue when I feel like I've been disrespected. So I'm writing this comedy set right now. I got months and months and months to practice and get some coaching so that I don't leave not too many dead bodies in the wake. And so y'all, July 26th. I don't know what day of the week that is. I don't know what day of the week that is, but put it on your calendar now. You know it's probably gonna start at 7 o'clock, 6 or 7 o'clock. So because I got to be in bed by 9, and that's just getting worse and worse the older I get. And this is gonna be year 50. So that ain't a good way to end Filter Free Friday, but that's how we gonna end it. It's Filter Free Friday, y'all. Okay, we got work to do.